still aboard Megan's ship? Feels odd. What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood? I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
No. Whatever you're offering, I can make my own way.
Another surprise. So be it.
All the stories, they're true. What is that? It feels...
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence. With you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can. Stars in the sky here. There's no sky. You shouldn't be here. No one should. In thousands of years, few have seen this place. 3 were empresses. There's a strange power in this place. I will never walk in the sun again. I know it now.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
The one who took my life walks the world still. But he has withdrawn. Such a short time ago I was a girl, then a young woman, in love, then an empress. Now what am I? I remember the last day I saw you, out behind the tower. There are lessons from your father coursing through your head, and lessons from your mother as well. My heart is made of muscle and sinew, but metal and glass as well, and other things.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth. until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire. A fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, it's a tangled story of blood and ambition. The birthplace of my father. Megan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back.
Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies.
Must be cursed. Daft old man, this is some shit. Back to that city. What would we have done in the old days? All sharp metal and shadows, we'd say.
You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know.
All right, you've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There are reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addemire Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addemire. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, Maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
This Dr. Hypatia, she seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire. Delilah. My aunt, if that's really true. She has a twisted way of looking at the world. I don't know Duke Luca Abel, but Corvo served under Luca's father, and said Theodanis was a good man. Mortimer Ramsey. The Duke couldn't have pulled off the coup without someone inside the City Watch. With Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
The cobblestone smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father. I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
Those around you cannot see. I am here and not here when you call to me. I heard a story once of a sailor caught forever in a fog. It traveled with her across all the seas. I am that sailor.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
I'd take you to Addemire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Addemire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head ready.
This is a good spot. Reach Addemire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addemire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger. No need to cover your face. There's not much dust in the mines down here in the dock.
What are you covering your face for?
You up for a few later?
Covering your face won't make the grand guy.
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement.
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Hey, come here.
Come in. If you've found this place, I'll trade with you.
Compliance is mandatory.
You won't regret it. Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here.
Fellow Serkonans, let's rejoice.
Careful with that sword.
What are you covering your face for? Too much to ask. Let's see what you've got.
Everyone is looking for me. It might pay to be discreet.
A stream of untruth. Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need
This area is restricted on the authority of the Abbey. No one is allowed inside.
He's made a dog's breakfast out of the whole thing. And who's got to clean it up?
Something is amiss. Some heathen grown bold by these times. I shall not abide the footfall of a blasphemous wanderer.
Verse in this place.
Dig deep, brother. Remember that the profane seek to hide. You know not the mind of the deviant, for their thoughts are drowned in dark waters. Oh.
Karnaca was a lovely city once, before the Duke began choking the life out of the place, before the Crown Killer started painting the walls red. Now you're here, and I have to wonder whether you're gonna give it that final nudge, or pull it back from the edge. We've both seen cities go bad before. Vermin, blood, and betrayal. It's happening again. I hope you're ready.
I mean, when's this gonna stop? This is just ridiculous. It's crazy. I mean, who does this? This is ridiculous.
That would drag us screaming into the night. Never. Sometimes I wonder if it would gamble with all craft the music boxes in each enclave. Here in the city, the abbey is pushed away. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us,
chaos not
and shipped
seen
out.
since the time of the great burning.
Far worse to have the knowledge of construction materials scattered across the aisles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct. That is familiar.
It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish if they took the music boxes and perverted them to their own ends. Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural.
Until the world is swallowed itself by the void, and all manner of things are destroyed.
Huh?
That's Addemire in the distance.
Blood flies and all. Not sure it's safe. Outside of cooking cock.
Why cover your face? Are you worried?
Something familiar punch.
I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Wanna help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addemire Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry. He's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
There's a basement nobody uses. It's below the dentist office, on the corner just down from the overseer outpost.
Come in, my friend. I like how you spend. I'll take that deal. Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here.
Another day like yesterday.
Your face is covered. The Grand Guard.
I will not give in. Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the music boxes at each
And at the end
encore.
of it all,
Here in the city.
stand in the
Instead,
ashes.
they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
Far worse to have the knowledge of construction materials scattered across the aisles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct. It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish if they took the music boxes and perverted them to their own ends.
Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural.
She crept back to that place, and there in the cellar, she found cloth of purple and red, suspended from the walls, and a wretched altar of candles burned low. Some small trinkets of bone, and a few coins.
Huh?
There's a scripture. No.
Vice Overseer Liam Byrne.
This heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else, maybe Overseer Sudana. Until then, we stay where we are.
We unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return. Remote pilgrimages. It is
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
Fall from the pinnacle of discipline to the muddiest ditch of disgrace. That is his tale. To once wear the cloth of the...
Be ever vigilant against the outsider. He knows my heart, tests me, taunts me. I will not give in.
A glittering thing, that's all it was. A bauble, a trinket. It had caught my eye. Why be tempted by such gilded nothing?
You got it. Put it... Good job. Take this.
I won't ask you why you needed that. So how do I get to Addemire?
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Addemire.
Better than nothing. Thanks for your help.
So now you've been paid, hit the road.
It's safe to touch the carriage rails now.
The carriage. Addemire is closed to the public.
We'll have to try again. We have to see Dr. Hypatia.
They don't let anyone see her anymore. Not even people who need urgent treatment.
If we tell them...
Sure. Dog walk or something. Of course, now we're all on edge.
Addemire Station. This should take me out to the Institute. This must be the alchemist's apartment. Alexandria Hypatia.
I spend less and less time here at my apartment, but my work at Addemire demands it. After the horrible failures of my first serum, I'm more determined than ever to help the miners. It's not my say how hard the Duke and his cronies drive the workers, but until he sees reason, I'll do what I can to make their lives better and to provide comfort to their families. It's my obsession, this work, and the impact it will have on the least privileged people in Karnaca. Studying the original plague elixirs. I'm close to something.
What's going on at Addemire? What's the Duke's interest, and how is it connected to Delilah?
B, C, D, E, N.
Face is covered. The Grand Guard won't like that.
The rumors are true about the Crown Killer. The old Empress, right? What a bunch of degenerates.